Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Underhood Show. Nick, we got a different spot here this morning.
We had to improvise a little
It'll
bit.
improvise. We were trying to do it at the back of the trailer. Yes, we are live from Boone, and we're inside our trailer. The
Yes.
sun was too bright on the backside. We couldn't make it work, so we flipped it inside the trailer here.
The Boone sun.
The Boone sun was terrible this morning coming out of the east side.
It's
Does the sun always rise to the east?
Yes.
It does. Just check. So, anyway, yeah, we made it to Boone yesterday. We headed out last night, went to Marshalltown and watched some pretty good racing.
Man, I'm telling you, Marshalltown Speedway. We've never been there before. We didn't take the race car. We just went to the race. We sat in the grandstands. Something we haven't done in forever.
Remember last time I paid for a grandstand ticket to sit in the grandstand
Me
for the
either.
race.
And I don't typically drink beer, but having a beer in the grandstands watching a dirt track race, tastes good.
Having a yellow coolers.
Yeah, you had those.
So, yes, Greg, the store is closed today, but we are at Boone. We just couldn't stand it. We had to get the podcast coming up live out here at Boone. We're going to have the Prelude race tonight. Kicks off everything for a 10-day swing out here at Boone. So a lot of fun, a lot of exciting stuff coming up here too. So, hey, we cannot take your calls today. All we can do is get you on the chat line because there's no one at the dealership to send the calls to today. So the whole store is closed today. Of course, we're always closed on Sunday and closed Monday, so a 3-day holiday weekend for all the employees. And I think we work pretty hard. We kind of deserve a 3-day weekend.
And we work very hard, and it allows us to close the store on a Saturday, give everybody a 3-day weekend, man. Just couldn't say anything better about it. It's pretty awesome.
That's very true. So anyway, store is closed today, so no calls. If you got something you want to talk about, hit the chat line. We'll get you going there. And yes, we are live from Boone, Iowa. We got pulled in here yesterday afternoon. Kind of got halfway situated, ready to go here. So like I said, we tried to set the camera up in the back, and you would have seen us if we had set it up outside. So here we are inside the trailer, getting ready to go and getting ready to have some fun tonight. See how the car is going to be for the Prelude. Got a lot of stuff we're going to test. Play around and see what it's like.
Right. So this is an awesome race that they put on. An opportunity to come out and grab back your setup a little bit.
So anyway, if you can't get to Boone yourself, you can always get on IMCA TV and watch everything live from there too. From that part. So basically we'll race today and then we'll leave. Come back Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and see how things go with those Boone Super National. I think it was our third year here, and every year we get a little bit different stuff. Got a different market stall this year, which is very cool. So it's going to be fun and exciting.
Yes, it is. It's always fun and exciting. This is a pretty awesome event, you know. I mean, race fans hear about, the big marquee events like the Knoxville Nationals and the World 100 and the Dream and all these big races. But, we're just at the top of the news feed every year. But the IMCA Super Nationals is probably the biggest dirt track race in the entire world. There's probably close to about 1,100 entries to be here this weekend. We'll have probably right around 300 just in the modified division alone. So just to be able to make that cut of 30 cars that start the main event Saturday night, that's a win in and of itself.
That's exactly right. So again, if you can't watch it, can't get here to in person, IMCT, you have everything live from that part. Again, hey, the store's closed today. We are coming to you live from Boone. Just wanted to do something different. Cannot take your calls today, so if you've got something you want to chit chat about or something, I think it's supposed to be the Underhood Show. So we're not racing, but anyway, it's an Underhood Show. We started this show a long time ago by calling in anything ailing your car, tires, brakes, battery, whatever it might be. So I tell you what we're going to have to do is if someone gets a question they want to put on the chat line about their car, something they don't understand, either their car or something like that, tires, brakes, battery, whatever you put on the chat line today, we will send that package out. That we always do. Josh flew us up here yesterday. He flew back, took Bob back because Bob drove the rig up here, and Josh went back to see so Josh can't be on the show. So Nick, I'm going to challenge you for what's in that package.
Well, you can get the works package,
which is
it consists of full change, tire rotation, multi-point inspection. We're going to get a BG products package, 208, 44K.
Yep.
Get nitrogen fill for your tires.
Yep.
$10 in 4 pads for rewards.
Yep.
You can go to Future Circle in the parts department. $10 for the pedals and diapers. Get something free. While you're with them,
you go. So anyone wants to jump in the chat line with something ailing your car, if we can, I'll get it answered for you, whatever. Then we'll send you that out, that package out. It's over 130 bucks. So it's only showing no you get paid to go in. So let's get the chat line jacking up there. See what you got in your car. Something you understand, whatever. I'll even throw in. You're going to throw something about new products and stuff. There's a lot of new products coming out of the market today. Part two. So 3 lines. Got to start around the phone.
Nope.
Just have to throw that phone.
It is a hazard for that phone.
But,
Chat line.
only can do the chat line today. No one in the dealership yet. We are closed. So anyway, Nick, Marshalltown. I guess since we're waiting on somebody to call up, I'd never been there. It looks to me like it's almost a little bit like the banked up, pretty high, tough. Man, did they throw some racing today on 170 some cars?
Yep.
And they were zigging it through. There was not much downtime.
There was not much downtime at all. I think there was about 10 minutes between the last week feature and the A feature. We got there about the tail end of the heat races, and by 9:30, first feature was rolling out on the racetrack. So
And they didn't even work the track the whole night. They got a little blacker towards the end. But if you need some other cool track to go and watch and everything else to be close to that, Marshalltown.
yeah, 100%. Just the racetrack, how good it was. And with those folks that were racing on the stock car feature, they were racing 4 wide per second coming to the finish. So you don't see that very often. And hats off to those guys. I think there's just a lot of those tracks up here in Iowa, Stewart, and up here you can probably race on UCA 4 nights a week, and
The crowd was good. But I'm still impressed. I went to this dirt. It's not brown. Black. It's black. We drove to this line and we drove in here 3 years ago. And I was up. Jake was getting ready to go out of it. The guy understand. I go, what do you do with this dirt? It's so black. I said, it's black. Our dirt down there. Brad said, no, that's just how our dirt is. It's black. Of course, it's a whole different compound and different stuff and everything else too. So fun times. We'll see what happens tonight. So hey, got a question across the chat. Vibrates times. Most of the time, over the years, tire balance has changed. I remember when I was balancing that, we had the bubble machine. We set the tire on, we got the bubble in the center, and balanced them up. Get that fixed. Then they came out with the old on-car spin. The car vibrated, flashed the light on that. Pretty good too for a while. And then they kind of discovered there's 2 types of balances. There's a static, which is up and down vibration, and then there's a dynamic, which is a side-to-side vibration. So they came up with machines that you put the tires and wheels on, and you put them on there. And remember the very first one my dad had was a Bear. Is you can tires. So run. that time. Anyway, and, is racing. Yeah, last night, Thursday night, stuff. This is this running here, Linda. We know Avon. Okay, so keep chat lines coming. Again, the dealership is closed today. We cannot take your calls from that part. No one in the dealership will answer the phone, to transfer the phones to the podcast. So sorry about that, but we've got something on the chat line we want to chat about or whatever. Let us know. Nick's going to pull up here on the My Race Pass, and we'll get you the classes. Linda, that's all racing here tonight at Boone. And the answer is
IMCA Modified, stock cars, sport compact, and mod bikes.
Now, I'm going to tell you something else. Now to switch back to Marshalltown, they had 51 mod lights.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe it. When Jake Soul told me that day, he's they had 51 mod lights. They had 3 B features.
Yeah. And the race was good.
They had a great race, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah, it was a great race in the mod lights and stuff. So we'll see what they can put on for show here. So there's your classes. Keep it coming. We can anything you got, whatever might be there. Products, Nick, you got any teasers?
I think it is something for if you like to left and right.
Left and right. Okay. So who's your guy with the new tires? Sounds like
Coming out with something that's been real quiet about it. And like I'll be quiet about that until the next day. This was written. Yeah, it works. It works. It works. Pass forward.
Anyway, Jeremy, let me know if that worked any better from that part too. So I am spinning on phones. So what can we do here to switch internet connections, maybe? Sorry about that technical difficulty. We do have a good connection there. That's there. And Jeremy says, yeah, it's a little better since I moved that over, so maybe we're okay there too. So anyway, okay, so once again, we are closed. We cannot take your calls. We need to take your chat lines coming up through there, through the chat line. So if you got a question, something you want to car, we need to hear from you. So
That's right.
okay, so Nick, what else we got to exciting stuff we have coming? There's a race here tonight. We'll be gone. We'll be back on Wednesday.
Yep, lots of exciting stuff coming up. So once we get back, we start getting ready for another race over at the fairgrounds on September the 20th. It'll be our final points race of the season. We'll have the United Rebel Sprint Car Series, IMCA Modified stock cars, September the 20th. And to 2 weeks after modified race, and we'll have some classes here to be determined very, very shortly. And beyond that, we're expecting on November 16th over at the 1861 Club.
1861 Club, that's correct. So, everybody, we've got the contract in the hands to the fair board. They do have it. Probably won't hear anything from them until after the fair. Like, the fair is a busy time for them, and I think they're most biggest time of the year. So I'm sure after the fair we'll hear about that. But we are going to meet them in October. But we still have to do two things. We got two races we still have to go to. We need to make sure that we are keeping these grandstands packed. So approved to this fair board, they vote correctly to keep racing, and also to make it easier for us to get this contract approved and going for a multi-year contract. That situation too. So let's make sure we keep the state fairgrounds full. Racers, get your cars out. The open mod show is going to be fun. We've got a lot of the open mod guys calling me and talking about that too. The rules we're putting out there, we're going to keep them exactly the same. We're going to alter just a little bit, but basically, mod guys, if you're going to race with us, $24.50 on the weight, 5-inch spoiler, 8-inch tire, 8-inch rim, any tire you want to run, any motor you want to run, as long as it's a steel block, aluminum, you can run steel heads or whatever, but steel block and carbureted. 39-inch deck height at the end of the race.
Yep.
Is going to be the rule we're going to have for that. And that's about all the rules we're thinking we're going to have. We're also talking about some stock car rules, stuff like that too, for those guys to race. So get ready for September the 20th and October the 5th. Two big races coming up, and we just got to make sure that fair board knows to keep racing and keep that racetrack alive and touches.
100%.
Okay, chat line's kind of quiet, and I think everybody's sleeping in for the holiday weekend.
I think everybody is sleeping in, getting ready to go to the races, go to the lake, whatever you prefer. Kind of last weekend for that too. So, but I'm kind of eager to get going here today at Boone and see what we can do tonight.
We're going to just with live play, we would not, because but not racing around night. Any mistakes we have. Jeremy came down over the trees.
Way when you go up. Yeah.
So, thanks for watching us here live from Speedway. Way. A lot of us can't get to watch the races at Boone. I know that's later in the week to watch. If you can't get on IMCAT anything live, that part to watch your favorite racer or whatever from that standpoint too. So let's go when let's go get a race car unloaded. Let's get things set up. Let's get this pit stall ready to go. Everybody, have a great weekend. Have fun. Stay safe. Have a little cocktail for me too.
Have a cocktail, why not?
One or two. Be safe on that part. Tune in to IMC TV if you can get your live. We'll tune in next Wednesday racing here at Boone. Who knows where our heat will be on Wednesday. From that standpoint, we'll see how we progress through the week. But everybody have a great holiday weekend. It's Labor Day weekend.
We're going to.
So, everybody have a I say it's time. Let's go.